Yung what is this KKB modality and how can it help sa implementation ng Kalahi Seeds sa ating mga bayan?
The Kalahi Seeds KKB modality po is one of the umbrella modalities under the Kalahi Seeds program, in which this modality aims to empower communities and provide the basic access of services and improve their local governance capacity dun po sa ating mga target beneficiaries, especially those benefiting communities. So the KKB modality aims to help ang ating mga communities within the Davao region through empowering them through capacity building, attending trainings, hindi lang po doon sa provision of infrastructure development, but we focus on the empowerment of the community members, ensuring that they understand the process, they are involved in the planning, implementation, and overall program implementation po. The KKB, sir, is actually the approach po talaga ninyo for 21 years now is the community-driven approach. So, changing po yung mga modalities under the Kalahi Seeds, but the approaches are the same. So, for the Region 11 po, currently for 2026, we have 3 municipalities under KKB-CDD implementation. One in Magsaysay, Davao del Sur, one in Boston, Davao Oriental, and the other is Palainod, Davao del Norte. So, currently, we are in the stage of sub-project implementation, in which communities already identified their prioritized projects based po doon sa kanilang conducted na mga activities, or what we call community empowerment activity cycle. So for this year, at the moment, we are currently ongoing implementation or the construction of our sub-projects, and we are targeting that those sub-projects will be completed by the end of this year po.
How much is sa tatlong areas na yun, or yung average one ng per project sa barangay?
For the grant allocation, we call it grant allocation in Kalahi Seeds. Per municipality identified for 2026, we have 9.5 million, in which the 9.5 million for each municipality will cover for 3 to 4 sub-projects. So for Magsaysay po, we have 4 sub-projects identified. For Boston, we have 2, and for Palainod po, we have 3 sub-projects. So each municipality has 9.5 million grant allocation.
Ano yan sila ng mga projects? Ano yan klase?
For varying po ang mga sub-projects for each modality, but it is focused on the social services po na access. But for the Magsaysay po, we have 3 community access roads identified and 1 drainage canal. For Boston, we have 1 early childhood care development center and 1 multipurpose building. And for Palainod, we have 2 multipurpose pavements and 1 community activity center po.
Or sa gikan mismo sa budget sa DSWD?
In Kalahi Seeds, sir, the fund source is dependent on the type of modality. But specific for the KKB modality po, the fund source is the government of the Philippines, sa GAA po nato sa Philippines.
Dili siya grant coming from
No, sir. Dependent po siya sa atuang modality, like in the past, we have the additional financing, in which ang grant po ato is from the World Bank. So for the KKB po, na modality is solely government of the Philippines po.
kung sa ba maka-avail ng isa ka lugar, ma'am, with the project?
So for the, in general po sa Kalahi Seeds, na atay criteria na ginasinod in the identification of our target municipalities. So for this year, the criteria po is number 1, na dili gid mawala for the Kalahi Seeds is the poverty incidence sa usa ka munisipyo, in which 18.1% na poverty incidence, kana po siya ang number 1 na consideration in our target municipalities. So for this year, the KKB modality nga criteria is number 1, ito ako na-mention, the poverty incidence. Ikaw po is municipalities not covered by the implementation po sa katong bago nato nung programa sa Kalahing Seeds karon sa panahon ng pagkilos or the PCRP. So tanan po nga mga municipalities na wala na cover ato is part of the KKB. And then the third po is katong mga munisipyo or municipalities nato nga naanay experience no sa Kalahing Seeds implementation in the past. So mana po nga tulo nga criteria ang ato ang gipasihan for the identification of the areas nato for the PKP implementation for 2026. Subject po po to for the availability of the fund po and the assessment of the national office.
Since ang mag-propose of project, ma'am?
So sa pag-propose po of mga sub-projects, no, ang atong mga communities ang nag-identify kung unsa po na mga projects ang ilahang i-endorse for the Kalahing Seeds sa funding. As I mentioned po kaganina na atay ginatawag na Community Empowerment Activity Cycle. This is a cycle po nga naay mga series of activities na gina-undergo sa ato ang mga participating communities in which sila po, nag-undergo sila o katong ginatawag na mga participatory situational analysis. Gina-assess nila ang current situation sa ilahang mga communities and they also identify the priority needs based no, kasi daghan mga problema within the community and limited po ang budget no, natin sa program. So gina-prioritize po nila unsa lang pong mga urgent need no nila sa community nga ginadusok nila for the funding of the program. So nag-aagi po sila og katong mga activities nato nga sila ang nag-identify.
So ang process na ma'am is, una sila mag-propose, pero kakinsa nila ipasa?
So, processors sila ang nag-propose and then once na ma-prioritize na po nila up to the municipal level, ginasubmit po nila sa amo sa regional office.
Diretso na sa regional office.
Yes po, sir. Ang atong pag-request na po nila sa fund. Those naman po na mga projects na dili ma-appeal na sa funding ni DSWD or ni Kalahing Seeds po, we endorse from sa munisipyo or sa mga other agencies po depending on the sa project type na ilahang ma-identify.
So di na kailangan ng validation ba or gina-validate niyo sila?
Part po of the process is
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
part of the process po is the validation po ito sa ato ang mga sub-projects and then nag-undergo po na sila o site validation to assess no katong ato ang mga sub-project sites and we also assess the environmental and socially sound po na mga sub-projects. So, kana po siya tanan na proseso before ma-endorse ang atong mga sub-projects is kinaagian po sa ato ang mga communities.
So sa mga projects na dapat nila i-propose, ma'am, kung I think nabanggit niyo pero pwede pakiulit na.
Sige po. So for this project no, the Kalahing Seeds po na atay open menu with negative list. So dili po pwede sa programa katong mga projects na naay dako nga impact towards the environment like para mga dagko na po kayo na mga dam dili po na siya no part of the Kalahing Seeds na po na coverage. So we focus po ito agad sa mga basic social services na identified by our community. So for this year's implementation po, naatay 9, 3 community access roads, 1 drainage canal, 2 multi-purpose pavements, 1 ECCT, and 1 multi-purpose building, and 1 activity center po. Total of 9 sub-projects po.
So kanang naging impact silang community ang dapat nilang i-propose sa project.
Yes, sir.